Rue D'Floyd.
Rue D'Floyd. Oh, it combines their names. I get it.
Does it?
Rue D'Floyd.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit. I'm glad you said that because I did not even think of that. All right. Hey everybody, welcome back to Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
And I'm Ross.
And tonight we've got another little From the Cellar episode for you, a little curveball. So for those of you that have been following us for a while, we picked up a whole bunch of beer from somebody randomly back in February of 2021. Yes, 2021. It was 2021.
Yeah.
And so this came out of that lot. So this is actually a special release from a brewery that we haven't done anything for yet on the channel, I don't think, called The Bruery.
Yeah.
Really great brewing company. I've had some stuff from them in the past. I know you have. Their barrel-aged program is really, really great. They actually paired up with one of our other favorite breweries here, Floyds, and they put this little beer together called Rue D'Floyd, which, as you let me know right before we started recording, is a combination of both of their names.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that because I'm an idiot.
I didn't pick up until right before we started. I did not even realize that.
So what's interesting about this, it came out of that lot. A lot of the stuff we got in that lot was from 2017, as is this. So this is a Black Tuesday release from the brewery. And that's one of their special releases. And this is interesting. It is an Imperial Porter aged with vanilla in bourbon barrels with tart cherries and coffee. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. So this is brewed with dark matter coffee. For those of you that don't know, the brewery is based out of California. Floyds is based out of Indiana. And dark matter coffee, I'm guessing, is somewhere in California.
Sure.
We didn't look it up. But we're going to dive right into this porter for you and see how this thing holds up 5 years later.
Yeah, 5 years, wow.
5 years. So let's get a little nose on this barrel-aged porter from the brewery. Ooh.
Oh, coffee.
Coffee,
It's
definitely.
it's heavy coffee coming out.
It's heavy coffee, but it's not like bitter coffee. It's almost like a creamy coffee note I'm getting off the nose.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it says, like, you know, it's got, like, cherries and everything, it's just coffee.
Yeah, I'm not getting...
It's the dominant scent.
For sure, not getting cherries on the nose of this at all 5 years later. That could be why.
Yeah.
But coffee's still here, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm trying to pick something else out. And
Coffee, a little bit of chocolate. I'm not really getting much vanilla either. Just coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting.
Well, we've been waiting a little while to try this. And 5 years in the bottle. Let's check this thing out.
Cheers.
Ooh.
That's really interesting. I'm not gonna lie, like when I saw that this was like a cherry coffee porter, like that's really weird because I can't think of like mixing cherry and coffee. As dominant as the coffee was, I was expecting a lot more bitterness on this. It's really smooth, and the tartness of the cherry like actually does kind of shine through, like mid palate, which is really good.
Yeah. Body on this is light to medium. You kind of expect that with a porter, it's going to be a little toned down from a stout, from a viscosity perspective. So light to medium body. The taste on this, definitely like, I get a little bourbon right on the front, but then the coffee kind of seeps in there, but it's almost the third character. The tart cherry kicks in almost immediately after the bourbon does, and it sticks all the way through the back end. Like, I still taste the tartness from the cherries right now. This is really good.
It's really, I'm actually pretty surprised. I was concerned with just like the flavors going on because like a tart cherry and coffee, those are such polar opposite like flavor profiles and notes and everything. I didn't think it would work, but they really pull it off with this one, I think. And plus 5 years later, that's super impressive. You even have any of that cherry notes still in there.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting a ton of spirit character on this. You're not getting a bite to it. I think the porter holds up behind this to all the points we've made thus far. The cherry is the star character on this. I'm not getting a lot of vanilla. It's buried in there, but I think it's probably helping smooth this out a little bit too. This is a really darn good porter. Maybe one of the better porters I've had in a really long time.
I would agree. How are you scoring this?
Man, I mean, porters, I've got to kind of score them out of my list of porters that I've had. I just said this is probably one of the better porters I've had in a really long time, and maybe one of the better porters I've ever had. I'm probably putting this at a 4 1/4. I think the complexity here, the aging on it, I don't know if I can quite get it to 4.5 to that like upper echelon beer level to me, but as far as porters go and as far as what this is supposed to be and how it's held up, this is a really smooth, really easy drinking beer, and it's solid. 4 1/4.
I don't have much different to say. I think I'm going to give it a 4 1/4 as well. If I was grading this solely on the quality of the beer, especially 5 years, I might go 4.5. But my personal judgment and my personal feelings, I'm sitting at 4 1/4 just because it's really good. It doesn't have like that to get to 4.5.
Sure.
But it's super good, and it works so much better than I was expecting. I think my expectations were not very high going into this one. I'm blown away by it. It's just really well done. And the tartness on that cherry, like that's what you're looking for with cherry tart in a beer. It's perfectly done.
Absolutely. If you can still find this somewhere, definitely pick it up. I don't know that you'll be able to, so you'll just have to enjoy this vicariously through us. But we wanted to bring this one out on the channel because it's a really interesting one. Shout out to the brewery and shout out to Three Floyds for putting a beer together that has, held up. The test of time proves well on this one. So awesome stuff here. And another quick nightcap here for the From the Cellar episode. So good stuff. Check us out on the rest of our social media. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. We are on Untappd. We are also here on YouTube. If you like us, if you like our dopey asses, like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love for you to watch the rest of our content and support the channel here as we bring more and more beer out to the community through this wonderful platform. So thanks for watching, and we'll see all of you in a future episode.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye.